Have you ever worked so hard that your body just gave out on you? Maybe it never got to that point, but maybe you've experienced burnout or just a lack of passion for what you're doing, or wondering if you really made the right decision with running your web design business. If any of that resonates with you, you definitely need to hear my conversation with Tiffany Pichardo of Web Designer Anthology that went live on the podcast just a couple of days ago. We talk about how Tiffany went from fainting in Target in the bread aisle on 4th of July to building an entire design system that helps web designers work faster, charge more, and actually be able to leave work at work. But this isn't just a burnout story. It's a story about what happens when you stop measuring your value in deliverables and start leading with strategy. Here's a clip from our interview, and definitely go listen to the full episode number 188, where Tiffany breaks down exactly how her anthology method works and why your design platform has nothing to do with how much you can charge.
I think it is the difference between you thinking of your website as a commodity rather than a service. Where you shine is in strategy. That means that only you can do what you can do. You're putting your own brain into the website. Who cares how it was built? If the train analogy earlier, designers who have been working on it, as a train mechanic on a train, what design systems and AI gives you is, oh my gosh, you just got promoted to train conductor and you have 150 employees. Who cares about the train? Like, if you are giving your clients results because of the genius brain that lives in your head, like, that is what you need to be caring about. And so all of these editors, they have spots where they really shine. Showit has beautiful sites. Tonic, Becca Luna, Oregon Lane, Northfolk, beautiful designers all show it. Wix designers as well, like in WordPress too, like that has really nothing to do with it. It just doesn't. And honestly, I have worked, again, my background in UX enterprise, I've worked with a lot of engineers, and I'm telling you, I'm working with engineers that have built global SaaS platforms they're like the top of their industry. My boss was a guy from MIT, like geniuses. None of them coded. Not one. They used a system in place to drag and drop code. So if the top performing products of our age are not coded, why are you still clinging on to feeling like your value is coming from actually manually coding everything or hanging on to your editor? It really just doesn't matter that much. Where are you putting your value? I bet you anything that in a couple years, we're not even going to be like talking about editors. It will be, which AI are you using? Like I demonstrated in my presentation working with Wix Harmony. I really brought you through that because I know I avoided looking at Wix Harmony is Wix's AI website builder. I avoided looking at any AI website builder for a year because I was honestly terrified by it. I mean, I had coworkers that were like, we're not going to have a job in the next couple of years. That's when a lot of misinformation was out. And what I demonstrated was you can build something really fast. So like Wix editor for right now, it's a really, really fast drag and drop integrations, everything that you need in one spot. AI is doing that for me too. I built that website and that presentation in like an hour. And it was like, it was nice. It's a good website, but it had zero strategy behind it. Like, I honestly would have to go in there and put my brain into every step of that website to make it actually worth something to a customer. I have another person in my life who, they're really tight on the money. They're starting a business and they're going to use an AI website builder for their business. I can't talk them out of it because, that's just how it is if they've already got their mind set on it. But what I was trying to tell them and what I'll tell you now is the goal is not to have something that looks pretty. The goal is to have something that meets your goals. So whether that's booking consultations or, just getting people through the funnel, an AI website builder can't do that for you just yet.
Your clients are going to maybe ask AI what to put in their AI site and still not be doing the strategic, nuanced, discerning thinking that you are. And so there's still so much opportunity for us. Our identity needs to shift. And it's always needed to shift, but now more than ever, it needs to shift.
You stole the words right out of my mouth. Like, our value needs to come from the strategy and not from like the output. How we get there doesn't matter. It's, are we actually helping people with what we're doing?
This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, women's voices amplified.